My feeling is they should open the border, and just let them pour in, let everybody pour in, and then the answer, which is, well, then there'll be all these problems. Yes, they're so great here, is what I'm saying. In America, it shouldn't be. It's a weird thing to sequester a certain group of people and try to keep upping their lifespan and their lifestyle, and just keep trying to increase that for this group of people, and then this pressure of people trying to come in so they can enjoy it. And then it gets worse.
Yes, I don't know if Louis C.K. was drunk during this episode. They should open up the border for everyone so that people like these can continue to spew nonsense.
Good for us either. It's not a good way to live in a gated community. You know, if you let folks pour in like any other wave, it'll kind of slosh. And then things will be different.
Oh, things will be different, all right.
I don't know, like, what'll really happen? A bunch of people, like, will they just come with knives and start? I don't think so.
I have never seen an insane take like this. Just imagine they should allow everyone to come in. There is no single country in the world that I have seen that can do this. Totally insane. In another video I came across, there is this insane lady.
I just got out of a lecture and my professor said something that really struck me that I feel like should have been super obvious that I just had not like connected the dots on before. And that is the fact that the term American citizen is like a racialized term. It's associated with whiteness, whether we want it to or not, because of the way that white supremacy is so like intricately bound with the foundation of the country that we call America, that when you hear the word American citizen, the first thing that comes to mind is a white person. And what's crazy is I have this super vivid memory when I was only maybe 5 or 6 years old. My mom was just about to get her citizenship and she was like, yo, I'm going to be an American citizen. And I was like freaking out because I fully thought that my mother was going to turn into a white woman. And obviously she didn't, but it's just crazy to me how at such a young age I already was conditioned to think that American citizen meant white by default.
I believe you've seen this clip. According to this tweet, professors are teaching students that the term American citizen is a racialized term and associated with whiteness because America was built on white supremacy. When I see this and this repeated phrase, white supremacy, it's something I always get annoyed because this has been a talking point. This has been a word that the mainstream media carry every single day. When you see an immigrant standing up to talk about this, then I will question myself. If you actually don't like where you are, it is very easy. Why not go back to your country? If your country was that good, you will not stay in a country like this, the way you tempt it. You obviously go back to your own country. They keep doing these insane videos, and at the same time, they cannot shake out of where they are. Like this clip, this girl says, white people smell like penises. Totally insane. Take a look at this.
Has anyone ever actually like definitively addressed or answered the question of why white people smell like pennies when it rains? Like, this is not even like, I mean, this is just like a statement of fact. White people be smelling like pennies and quarters when they get wet, like when it rains. And it does seem to be specific to white people. Does anyone know why?
I don't know how these people are obsessed with racism. Totally insane. Race-obsessed TikToker claims white people smell like penises. It's okay. You are apparently allowed to vilify white people. Immediately I saw this clip, I decided to rush to TikTok to actually see the types of videos she is putting out. I realized something. She is actually obsessed with race. All her videos are just like this. She said things to hurt white people. Whether being black, Latino, white, we all have different scent. A particular group of people can be used to with their own scent. And they are comfortable. An insane video like this, say white people are this, white people are that. You know, I have done videos about this topic like I'm tired.
If BIPOC stand in the street and scream at the top of their lungs, I hate all white people, I want all white people, you cracker bitch. That's still not racism. And I don't know why people don't get that, why white people are not comprehending that. That's discrimination. It's an action that's bred out of a prejudice, for sure. Justified, arguably. But screaming white guy in my face doesn't change my socioeconomic status. It doesn't change the fact that the criminal justice system was built to serve me and people who look like me. It doesn't change the fact that my skin color won't get me brutalized by the police. It doesn't change the fact that the entire country was built to cater to people who look like me. Screaming I hate white people at me doesn't change the fact that I am dripping with white privilege. As long as I hold the power dynamic, I cannot be subject to racism. Hurt white feelings does not equal racism. This is not a conversation.
When you take a look at a lady like this actually promoting this, then at the same time coming on social media to post videos, telling white people you hate them, you want them to go and you are very right. That is what she's saying. And she is promoting it happily, continuing to cause the division. Like I usually say, don't always struggle to create a problem where there seems to be none. I can say there is black supremacy. Someone will say, no, it's a lie. There is black supremacy because if I do something today, comes on social media, play the race card, the mainstream media will stand up and support me. I'm right. I'm always right. If a white person comes on the street, does the same thing, you will see how the mainstream media will go off the person. That is to tell you the difference how these people worked. Should this be happening? There was a recent bill where Democrat put up to enact if a white person criticizes a black person, it will be a crime. Should this be happening? Why should that be a crime? We should have right to criticize each other. If I see that you're doing something that is not okay, I should criticize you. If you see that I'm doing something that is not okay, criticize me. I believe that is constructive enough for us to take all this together. Why are people being obsessed creating problems where there seems to be none?